Welcome. What is going on? We're here for free live tarot readings on a Saturday night. We're feeling all right, and it is time for some readings. So post your question in chat. We will see what is going on out in the world of tarot. What is happening out there? Bartman, what's going on? Miss Girl Ocean, Austin, what is up? Dallas, Ventura, Christina, what is going on? Leanna, CM, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Moon of Fortune and Liana. I'd like to know if there's any messages from Spirit. What else we got? Good evening from the UK. Well, good evening back from the great state of Texas. Good evening back from the great state of Texas. It is 97 degrees over here, so it is pretty toasty. Gloria B, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. All right, are we on the right path when it comes to testing on Monday? Simple yes or no question. Let's get a little bit of the warm up there with that yes or no question. GB. All right, are we on the right path or is it the wrong path? We need to know. To do that, we'll do the waterfall tarot. That's where it's at. Toonie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Jay, welcome. How are you doing, Jay? Gonna meet up tomorrow. Been anxious about using the bus since the butt slapping extravaganza. Yeah, CM, you need to concealed carry it. Get some mace, get like the nail-ridden bat, you know? Nothing says don't slap my butt like a nail-ridden bat. I'm just saying, you know? I'm not suggesting that, but I mean, what the one that the guy used on Walking Dead, you know? That kind of thing. You know, nothing says it's unwelcome for you to touch my butt like a nail-ridden bat. I mean, it tells a tale. It has a story behind it. You know what I mean? It says we're serious now. All right, Gloria B. Toonie. All right, I got your question. Let's see. Slap his butt back. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think it was too welcome at the time. I don't know. So let's find out. We are the right path when it comes to testing. Eight of Wands, maybe not. Queen of Wands, Hangman. All right, so this is Wolf. What is going on? Southern Soul Tarot, how are you doing? All right, so a bit more complex than a yes or no here. So let's check out what we got. Eight of Wands says that as far as the testing goes, you were on the correct path, but you need maybe a little more. So there may be some additional stuff in the test that wasn't covered. So you may, boo-boo, boo-boo, thank you for joining the Tarot Oracle family. Is that you, Raina? Is that you? Do you got another, that's Raina's new account, I guess. Okay, but as far as the thing goes, it seems that you haven't covered all the bases. So basically you're on the right path, but you need a couple of little extra things. You know, maybe hit the stuff that you didn't hit and try that out. So maybe a little more, maybe a little additional things, and then I think you're all right. The Three of Cups, though, says when testing goes, you have enough. So you could use a little extra, but you have enough to get past. So you have enough to jump over that obstacle. You have enough to get through the testing, and everything is going to be, you know, in general, it's going to be all right. It's not like you're facing some insurmountable thing. So you got enough. So the Three of Cups talks about celebrations, talks about having getting that done, and the Queen of Swords, right, is all about the preparation has done you well. You're going to be able to go in and get it done. So, I mean, yeah, that's it. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Wands, though, say if you want it a little bit extra, if you want just that a little bit extra, you can get that. You can get that by hitting the additional stuff that you didn't think was important. You may be into something that could be maybe a little bit more in there. So there you go. All right. So, overall, you got enough to get by. But if you want that little extra, you can definitely do that. All right, but you're on the right path. You're on the right path. I think that's where you want to be. So basically, yes. All right. What do I have to do to get some romance in my life? Toonie Tarot. Let's see about that. We got. Do I need to replace the boo boo? Do I need to replace the boo boo now? With the new thing? I don't know. All right. So let's find out about that. What do we need to do to get some romance in this life of ours? Is it going to be something fun, entertaining? Maybe do some dancing, maybe do some meetup.com. I don't know. But the Encore Tarot may have the answer. It may have the answer. Testing my adrenals. I think my adrenals are dumping adrenaline. Well, that's what they do. That is their job. Beautiful Sun, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. And Heidi as well. What is up? What is up? May need a new boo-boo icon. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. All right. So let's see about this. What do I have to do to get some romance in the life? Hierophant says it's taking everything pretty seriously. We're taking everything kind of seriously at this point. So, let's see what boo-boo. All right, we're taking everything kind of seriously at this point. Is that going to be good? Maybe not. Is that going to be something that holds us back? Maybe. The Hierophant is that formal declaration or that big power thing where you're just not taking it too casually. You're not letting things slide. You're getting super serious. You're focusing on things. You're really trying. You're trying to figure out what's wrong. You're not letting life flow. And, some of that works. I'm not saying it all that doesn't work, but I am saying that the Hierophant in reverse said, take it a little more relaxed. Let things sort of flow, right? Renee, what is going on? Let things flow. Let things go naturally. So focus on it. Get it very, very attuned to where you want it to be. And then let it go. Let the universe provide. If you're constantly chasing it over and over every day, you're going to get in the Ten of Swords thing to where it just becomes this encumbrance. It becomes this thing. And now you're fighting yourself almost to try to get some romance. You're desperately reaching out and trying to get that instead of just relaxing and enjoying yourself. So now when you meet somebody, you come across as, this is my goal type thing. And you come across a little bit too serious. But in reality, if you had just come across a little bit more casual, more fun, then they would, be more attracted in your direction. So that's sort of where we're getting at, right? Hermit's Corner, welcome. What's going on? So the Seven of Cups reverse says, the other thing is you're not getting out there enough, basically. Just beautiful. There you go. What's going on? How you doing? You're not getting out there enough. And that's going to be important to get out there, to go to meetup.com and find some people, hang out some places, get out there and socialize, make some new friends, get with old friends, and just, overall be out and about, meeting people, finding opportunities, flirting with people, etc., etc. So you get that quality time, you get that romance type fun thing, go to singles groups and, stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of those on meetup.com have been shut down, but there's still some on Facebook. There's still on Meetup. Again, singles group, go out there, have fun, just enjoy yourself and be that center of the party to where everybody wants to hang out with you, everybody wants to be around you, and just be yourself, right? Instead of trying to find the romance, make it a romance thing. Anyway, the Chariot again says get out there and get moving and put yourself in positions where you can meet people, you can get some romance going, and I think things will just naturally happen. Just tell the world what you want, let the universe provide. Don't be serious, relax, get out there and have fun. So if I go out and I'm meeting somebody and I'm meeting them you know, within my mind, for the purpose of getting romance, I'm going to act totally different than if I'm just meeting them, being myself, hanging out, and having fun. So you give off a different vibe with that type of thing. Anyway, that's just what the tarot says. Good luck with all of that. Toonie Tarot, hope everything works out. Austin, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Purchase office space. Let's check that out in a minute. All right, just beautiful. Wants a love reading. By the way, I get the new camera. Well, it's not new. I get the used camera off of Facebook Marketplace on Monday. So hopefully, I did look up videos on how to set it up. Hopefully, I can have it set up, ready to go Monday night. Maybe a stretch, depending upon what time the dude wants to meet me, but we'll see about it. We'll see about it. All right. Mona, what's going on? Christina joined as well. How is everybody tonight? It's Saturday night. You know, we're all having fun, relaxed. Everybody could be doing something else on the Saturday night, like, you know, going places, but you came here and I love you for it. I love you for hanging out with me. It's going to be good. Oh, speaking of not good, though, love reading with the Three of Swords in it. That's interesting, yeah? That is interesting a bit. Okay, so the Queen of Wands says that, I mean, you do have somebody coming in. I don't know if you're single and you're just looking for stuff, or if you're hooked up with somebody and you're looking to improve it. I don't know. But this says you're definitely sort of meeting someone new. This is the Emperor. This is a fire sign. This is somebody who definitely knows what's up. They know what's going on. They are sort of in tune with how things work. They are very present. They're in the moment. And they're interested in sort of getting a relationship going. Now, they do have a busy work life, a busy work schedule. The Seven of Swords reversed says that they're not really looking for a relationship. But, I mean, if they end up in one, that's just a natural thing of life, but they're not like getting dedicated. They're like not dedicated to do some, you know, to finding a relationship type thing. They're just going to stumble into it. So yeah, definitely sort of stumbled into it. Don't think it's a long-term relationship. I think it's more just a casual, just a fun little relationship that's going to be a short-term thing, you know, a few months at most, but it's definitely something where you have that instant heat. So you have that heated up thing and all of the good stuff going with all of that. So you have a good relationship, you get into it, you have a lot of fun, and then it sort of just dwindles out. You get the Three of Swords. I think actually you end up leaving from it. I mean, it's not something, you know, that it's something where you end up just leaving, you get frustrated with something. But the Queen of Wands says it's definitely coming. You have these opportunities. I think that's going to be good for you, you know, in the long run. There you go. Get a short little relationship going. As far as love in general goes, I think you got a couple of blockages to long-term relationships. So, you know, I was trying to figure out maybe what those are. What can you do about it? How can you address any blockages that you have from a long-term relationship, whether that is something that you're just uncomfortable with or something like that. So anyway, that's just what the cards say. Good luck with all of that. And thank you for your reading request. I don't think you've been here before, so just beautiful. I appreciate you. You are just beautiful indeed. You are just beautiful indeed. All right, Austin, we getting some office space for the tarot practice. Let's check that out. Psychic practice. Getting some office space. Getting serious with the office space and the psychic practice. Put some of that psychic money to use. Oh, we don't have an office space, but if we did, it would have a red stapler. For sure, if we had office space, it would have a red stapler in it. All right. Renee, hope you get better so you can feel your best tomorrow, at least. Ursula, what is going on? Jennifer, hey, how you doing? Jennifer, post your question. Post your question. If you have a question, post it. After this, we're maybe doing one of the freebies. So throw it on out there and see what happens. All right, we're going to get some office space with that. Let's check that out. The sun is looking, pretty good for that. Strength reversed, Knight of Swords. So basically, it says, do you need the office space? What is your need for this? So if this is a dire need, you definitely have enough business to pay for it, and you need that space, and this is something that you've been looking forward to. The sun says, that is a possibility. It is something that you could do. The Knight of Swords, being a movement card as well, says you are sort of looking at a dedicated space for it. So it seems like that you're running into maybe a bit of a dead end, or a bit of an uncomfortableness with sort of where you're at, and you're trying to figure it out, so like, what do I need to do? Where do I need to be so that I can be more comfortable? I can be, focused on what I need to do, type thing. So the sun says that it is entirely possible, but the devil reversed along with strength. So strength reversed says, is your income enough to where that it justifies having the space? So if you have 10 clients a day, they're all local, an office space is not a half bad idea, right? Because now you have a dedicated space. People can come, you get your sign on the door or whatnot, and they're coming in and whatnot. But if you're doing everything online, do you need that office space, or how much value for the money is that going to give you, type thing? So strength says you need to sort of balance out your income with your with the bills. So office space is obviously never going to be cheap. How much income do you need before you need dedicated space? And with the dedicated space, you also have electricity, you have internet, if you're going to do internet stuff, et cetera, et cetera. So how much of that do you need, or what are the advantages over just doing it at home? So again, if you have 10, 20 people a day coming into your, that want to visit in person, then that's a benefit to you. So strength says weigh all of that out. Now the devil reversed says that if you get office space with somebody, or you share it, Bethany, welcome. What's going on? So yeah, the devil reverse says if you get office space with somebody, make sure that they're going to be compatible with you. So most of the time, we'll share an office with somebody else, right? Or a company or something. So it's not like dedicated. We'll share it. So they'll have it in these times. You'll have it in these other times. So you'd want to watch out for that and make sure that your partner is not going to be a huge pain in the butt. So you want to make sure they're not going to be like the people on the bus with Crystal, and just smack your butt, or, something like that. You got to be careful with that. And of course, like you said, after COVID type thing. So the devil says, watch what you partner with, because that person may not be good. But yeah, you have a definite possibility. Again, weigh out the benefits versus the cost and see it. There you go. Give it a try. Try it out and see how that goes. Chat is hopping tonight. Let's see what we got. Let's see, we're ordering something. Join the Patreon. Hello, been working on myself. Depression. What am I doing right? There you go. Heidi has it. All right. Heidi, depression and anxiety. That is a good question. Heidi, that's a good question. Depression and anxiety. What am I doing right? What am I doing right? There we go. All right, I'm having a fantastic evening. I did a painting today, or I did a drawing today. Actually, I can show you. Let me see. I got it on here. I can show you the drawing if it's going to let me do that. Well, that is really dark for some reason. Okay. Let's see, which one is that? That's better. Okay, so we'll do that with this tarot right here. And in the meantime, I'll show you my drawing. So here's what I got. So I did this drawing today. This was a commission for somebody who lost their dog. So it looks a lot better in person. But there's the drawing, basically. So that's the drawing of the dog. And next we're going to do Raina's dog. So it looks a lot better in person. Actually, I could go get it. I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, let's refocus the camera and let's talk about lifting depression and anxiety. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So with that, wish that creepy old man would not have gotten away with it. I mean, I'm just saying, that is extremely illegal to touch someone's booty on the bus. You got to keep your hands to yourself in public. Got everything fixed, your cameras. Diane, I have another camera I bought, or I'm going to buy off this dude on Facebook. And it's mirrorless, and hopefully it doesn't have all of the annoying problems that this one has, because you have no idea just how much frustration I go through to get the stream started. Usually I have to sit there and fiddle with it for like 10, 15 minutes. All right. Yeah, that looks kind of bad on camera. It looks better in person. Anyway. Okay, so let's see about this. Depression and anxiety, what are we doing right? It is diminishing a little bit. And that's all you need in life is less depression and anxiety. The Nine of Pentacles, okay. The Nine of Pentacles says that sometimes you do have too much. I think it's not really that you take on too much. It's that you see it as too much. So now suddenly, so now if I have a tarot stream to run, right? And some days I'll get 30, 40 people that want a reading. That's a lot, but I can handle it. But sometimes maybe I might say that's too much, or that's making me stressed or something like that. So that's one of the things I think that sometimes you do is you see something and you can handle it, but you're like, whoa. And so you get anxiety and stress from it. The other thing is the High Priestess. A lot of times you get into a situation where you don't, will karma get that creep? Well, maybe somebody is smacking his butt in jail. I don't know. The High Priestess says that sometimes you don't have enough information for what you're getting into. So I'm going to go and tackle this. MBC, thank you for your donation. CM, thank you for your donation as well. The High Priestess says you need more information when you get into some situations, because sometimes you'll try to tackle something, but you weren't quite prepared for it. And then you get in a situation where you're like feeling like you're failing. The other thing is the Ace of Swords. You need to communicate more with people, especially people that you are going to get into something with, or people that you're going to team up with. You need to communicate with them more. Let them know the status. Let them know what's going on. This could be at work. This could be with friends and whatnot. But let people know what is happening. Give them updates. Give them status, and sort of be communicative with people. And I think that's going to be a big thing as well. Discretion sort of says the same type of thing. Just sort of when you get into situations with people, let them know. Let them know. Say, look, that's too much, or I can't do that. That's unrealistic. I actually had one of my friends was telling me that at work, he got like this insane amount of work. And he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Now that's too much. Karma for the butt smacker. Let's see about that. Hopefully somebody is smacking his butt in a jail cell somewhere. There, we'll do This Might Hurt Tarot. That's the perfect deck for this. I'm telling you now. The This Might Hurt Tarot. Chakra, welcome. What is going on? Somebody else asking a question. Please post your question to chat. Post your question to chat. And in a minute after the donations, we're going to scroll around and see what we got. see what good stuff we have. Yes, the boo-boo. It is boo-boo nation up in here. That's where it's at. All right, karma gonna get him. 5 of Pentacles says yes. I mean, that, you know, he could have his butt smacked in the jail cell shower. You know, you never know. The 5 of Pentacles says he's not doing that good. He's not doing that good. Knight of Wands says that he overreached his criminal behavior, overreached a little bit. I think he got caught by somebody. So I think he currently is behind bars. I mean, that's just what I think. You know, if you're butt smacking on a bus, you may also be doing other illegal things. And I think that he got caught. The Knight of Wands says they came and got him. They came and got him. 7 of Swords, he's behind bars somewhere. So I think he could be in jail at this point. The World, he's surrounded by these snakes. And the 5 of Pentacles, he may indeed get his butt smacked in the jail cell shower. You don't know. So I think he's behind bars at this point. We got this restriction over here. We got this, you know, thinking about escaping. We got this sort of getting in there, and we have this depression or this sadness of being behind bars there. So I don't think he's going to be a problem. You know, I think he's somewhere that's not going to be disturbing you on your next bus ride. But keep that mace ready. Keep the mace ready. Keep it cocked and loaded. No pun intended. All right, MBC. Stay or go. Stay or go. All right, we're going to do the Tarot Throwdown. For the Tarot Throwdown, I wouldn't mind using the mini thoth on this. All right, on the left, we have stay. And on the right, we have go. So let's see which one it is going to be. The old opportunity or the new opportunity, because that is important. That is important. Miss Girl, that is a good question. Will it reconcile with Dad in the next 7 days? What's going on the next 7 days? All right. Reconcile 7 days. We will check that out and see how that's going. See, there we go. Wolf has got the Thoth memes ready. Has got the Thoth stuff ready. The cop wasn't able to identify him. Well, I think that he went on a crime spree. Maybe not smacking butts. Maybe not smacking butts. Wondering if he was a sex offender. Well, technically, you know, that's illegal to touch somebody without their permission. So technically, when he did that to you, that was. So I'm sure that he is no stranger to that activity. But good news. Men like you. Men like you. All right. Maybe not the man you wanted, but there's always the silver lining. Stay and go. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I would say just offhand, and I know that Wolf is going to hit me because I did reversal, so I'll fix it. Go wins. Go wins. I think that we're doing there. I think that's going to be all right. Go definitely sort of wins the throwdown. So let's talk about it. Staying looks disadvantageous because I think the people that want you to stay, I think the forces that are trying to get you to stay are doing it for a particular reason. So it's almost like that you have a couple of people that may be trying to get you to stay, or maybe sort of, you know, whispering in your ear, putting that little impact in your ear. And they're like, you know, why don't you stay? That staying would be great. Staying would be great for you. I don't think it's that good for you. But I think you're sort of leaning in that direction. So, MW, ask your question, please. Strength says staying means that you're comfortable. I think that you're pretty comfortable. It's familiar. You know what to expect. A lot of advantages to staying. And you see those. You see those advantages. You're not a stranger to realizing the massive advantages to staying. Blah, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. Going into the new opportunity has more advantages than staying. The comfort level is here. The unknown is here. First off, you have the rapid movement card, which means go. It means choose this one, go. You don't have the same thing over here. I mean, you could argue this maybe is the initiation of doing that, but again, this is staying, so you're not initiating anything new. You're just getting comfort out of it. Going to the new opportunity has more advantages because it expands your mind and your abilities. It makes you better in the long run because you have this new thing where it's not only exciting, but it's getting you into an environment where you can expand yourself and grow. And you see that growth here as well, and you see that growth with the Hanged Man. And then you have a not so subtle movement card saying definitely go to the new opportunity. I think that's where you are at. I think that is where you are at. Mina's bookshelf. Happy Saturday to you. Mina, did you read this? Mina, did you read this? Spend $30 on Kindle ebooks and you get $8 back. That's not a bad deal. I just got this alert on my Kindle mailing list, but that's not a bad deal. I'm just saying, I'm getting on that. I'm gonna hop on that because there's a bunch of Kindle books I've been hovering around. I've been thinking about, and that's gonna push me over the edge because that is like 30% off. All right, blah. Ocean, thank you for your donation. House tomorrow. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? 12 likes. You know this. You know what the stream needs. You know what the stream needs is the angel trick. I think the angel trick would put us over the edge and get us more likes. I'm just saying. I don't have a emoji for the angel trick, but that's okay. All right, where are we gonna do this? We got the Mons Tarot. That's all we need in life is a Mons Tarot. Karen, post your question in chat. Way too many passwords, computer shopping soon. Yeah, I got one of those password manager apps. Those are pretty cool. Those are pretty cool. And that way you don't have one password for everything. There you go. See, Wolf wants the money trick. Wolf wants the money trick. I mean, that's all you need. All right, we could get the angel trick. I did find my old lighter. I don't smoke, but I have a lighter just for doing the angel trick. It has no fluid in it. It's empty, but it's nice and reflective. It's what I need. LastPass. Yes, there's so many of these fantastic password managers. My password for my Google, I think, is like 100 characters long or something. There's like literally no way anybody would ever figure that one out. All right, will the Navy boys across the street move? Their toy cars are way too loud for the hood. Okay. All right, so we're looking at this house. I think this might be your house. This might be your house. You have some trepidation from getting it, though. We have a bit of a, you know, you see something. You have a bit of a trepidation with that. Four of Wands is such a great card for house hunting, isn't it? Isn't it? The Four of Wands, it says, let's dance, let's celebrate, let's have this house. This house is something attractive that I like. I enjoy it. It's something fun for me, and I really love it. Page of Wands says that it's almost like that, you know, you want to move on the house. You want to move on the house pretty quickly. I think it looks pretty good. So you have this initial, you know, thing about, you know, it's not that bad. It's not half bad. Queen of Cups, though, you notice something in the neighborhood. There's something red flag that you noticed that's unrelated to the house, but there's a red flag and you can't get it out of your head. And now you're thinking, all right, I'm very hesitant now. So there you go. So you definitely need to ask about the red flag. Don't notice the red flag and not ask about it, because it could be something in the neighborhood. Maybe your real estate agent can help you with. Maybe it's a question about something, but it's something that you're like, oh, that doesn't look too good. So watch out for that red flag and see what it is. The Seven of Wands points to your red flag. Figure out what that is. But other than the red flag, the next one is the red flag. The next one is a defensive card. Other than that red flag, I think that you kind of like it. That's not the red flag. That's the red flag. So you're seeing that red flag and you're spotting it and you're staring at it. You're like, I don't know. Something is going on with that. Something is going on with that. Mo, welcome. How are you doing? Ocean, all right. Gloria, thank you for your other donation. Appreciate you. Okay, let's see about this. OG. Navy Boys. That sounds like an Amazon TV show. Amazon original. The Navy Boys. Starting this summer on your Amazon Prime. Okay. Let's check it out. Yeah, that red flag. Blah, let us know what that red flag is. You got to come back. Blah, we're here every night. You got to come back. You got to tell me what was the red flag. Because I want to know. I got to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Coming to Amazon Prime, the Navy boys across the street are making a lot of noise. They have souped up cars and they're very annoying at 4 a.m. Very annoying at 4 a.m. So are they going to move or not? They like where they're at. They like where they're at. The Six of Cups, they like the interaction there. They like the people there. And things seem to be okay. They're not doing too bad, you know. They seem to be all right. The world says they're not going anywhere. So they're comfortable. They like their toys, and they like making noise at 4 a.m. with the toys, apparently. Justice says, though, do you have a HOA that you can complain to, or can you do something with that? You know, that's going to be a problem. I mean, how difficult is it for them to just not rev the car while they're in the neighborhood? Can't they wait? Can't they wait and not rev the car until later when they're on the highway or something? But yeah, I mean, Justice says you're not the only one that's annoyed with it. There are other people that are annoyed with it. I think other people have called the cops and been like, you know, can we do something with this? Can they not wait until they're out of the neighborhood to rev the engine? I mean, anyway. So yeah, I mean, you're not the only one that's noticed. You're not the only one that's annoyed by it. The King of Wands, though, says they like it. They're comfortable. The Six of Cups, they like the interaction between themselves, no pun intended, and maybe even the neighbors. So it's just a matter of that they enjoy where they're at. They enjoy what they do, and they're not going to change anytime soon. So they race it down the street. That is really annoying. That is really, yeah, you got to call the cops and just say, hey, they're racing it. They're racing their cars. Maybe the cops can come and give them a ticket or something. I don't know. Anyway, that does suck. That does suck. There's no good, you know, you move to an apartment and I got the little kid below me beating on the wall all night going until like 4 a.m. Not even kidding. Until 4 a.m. And then you go to a house and you get this garbage. It's like where can you go? Where can you go? Will son pass the driving test or not? Well, driving tests are usually pretty easy nowadays. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hopefully it'll be all right. I mean, we can use the Tarot in Wonderland and ask about that. Doing donuts, racing over 100 miles per hour. Oh my God. That is terrible. I mean, you go to an apartment, you get the little kid beating on the wall. You go to a house and you get people racing the neighborhood. So that's not a problem here yet. That's not a problem. You know, if I had to choose, I would choose the racing in the neighborhood because that was pure torture. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you that no amount of Alexa range sounds at any volume, no amount of music at any volume, no amount of earplugs will drown out. I'm telling you now, it doesn't happen. Where I live, they're defunding the police. Well, that doesn't sound good. That's probably not going to work out for the best. Oh well. Okay. Will the son pass the driving test tomorrow? Page of Wands, 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I think so. I think it is looking good. It's looking good for this driving test. 8 of Pentacles talks about that success. You get it. You get the thing that you are wanting. You get that success. You get that good feel. You get the concentration sort of thing that you're looking for, right? 9 of Swords, we're a bit worried about it for no reason. We make a couple of mistakes. It's no big deal. Don't panic. It's not that bad. So the 9 of Swords says we make those mistakes, but we get a little worried. I don't think it's a big deal at all, right? Page of Wands, we don't know all the material perfectly, but I think we know it enough just to get through this. That's all we're really looking to do, right? Just get through it, survive it, and that's going to be all right. Hierophant talks about the ultimate authority, the government authority, handing out the certificate, handing out the good news, and I think everything is going to work out fantastic. I think it's going to be great. Speaking of great, D is here. D, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's so good to see you. What is going on? All right. Well, the chat is hopping tonight. Let me find some questions. Police are scarce, not enough to even police the area. Oh, my. All right, let's see. Let's scroll up and find some questions. Am I going to move into a new house or stay put? Mo wants to know. Mo, let's find out about your housing situation there. We do have big decisions being made over here. Am I going to move to a new house or stay put? We can do a little light throwdown. Let's get a small deck. I said deck of cards and do some throwdown action. I think, actually, I think we could use this one. This one's going to be good. This one's going to be nice. It is the something. It's the something. Incromancy is what it is. From a road trip. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Really cool. All right. In case you're new, by the way, we pick it random. We do donations, and then we go all random all night. All night, all random, all night. And we're good. Okay, let me see the thing. Yeah, there you go. There is no list. Donations take priority, obviously. And then we go through and do random. So if it's a question that I like, I might do it. If it's a question I don't like, I might not do it. We never know. Okay, so let me turn off the incremency screen and figure out what we're doing here. There we go. All right, so over here is the stay put. And over here is the, let's get into a new house. So which one do you think is winning? Which one do you think is winning? Staying put is looking mighty nice. You have the strength. So you have a lot of things that are familiar to you. You have the neighborhood is familiar. The neighbors are familiar. You sort of know the routes. You know what to expect. It's not something where you end up lost and you don't know where you're going. You're pretty comfortable there. Strength says you have that good feeling. You have that good connection with sort of where you're at. The Four of Swords says, though, that good connection is not good for the long run. So it does say that, you may not be happy and content there for a long period of time. So at some point you just get burned out. The Ten of Cups, though, says for right now, you could be okay. You could be all right for staying put. So staying put is looking pretty good. The new house, the King of, the Five of Pentacles is pointing to that the new house may be on a bit of a decline. You may end up in a situation just like Ocean, where you have somebody racing or you have somebody doing that. It seems that you have a situation that may be challenging for that. So that Five of Pentacles says that's not a good situation in the long run. Now the King of Wands says you're shopping already, though. You're shopping already. I think that you got, a couple of toes out the door. Not a full foot out the door right now, but a couple of toes. So, yeah, you may want to hesitate with that. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Because you have the High Priestess, again, says you're already researching, you're looking for it, you're looking towards it, you're leaning that direction. But as far as the tarot goes, the tarot says stay put. Definitely stay put. Again, entertainment purposes only. So that is what it has to go. That is what it has to go. All right. Let's see about that. All right. One of the boys say boys like children could be their mother. Oh, okay. All right. Got back from a road trip. That sounds fun. All right, I'm looking for a question. Let me know if you have a question. We'll reconcile with the dad in the next 7 days. All right. Let's see. Will we get money? All right, Miss Girl, get some money and a reconciliation. Let's check it out. Reconcile and money. Let's see about that. Ninja. What? What would be good for that? Anna K would be all right. Anna K fits the bill for this particular one. Let's check it out. You had you had too much coffee. So reconciliation and a little bit of money. We'll do a larger spread here. We'll do a larger spread here. See if that works out. Well, as far as money is concerned, that looks a bit challenged. Money looks challenged. That Nine of Pentacles reversed. That's not one of the ones you want to see reversed. That could point to some pretty good stuff with the money. That could point to some good feelings. It could point to some opportunities and whatnot. That being reversed says you're challenged on getting the money. We also do have the reconciliation being challenged. Death says you need to go over a certain stepping stone to reconcile. It's not like you get a free reconciliation. It's like you need to get through something. You need to go into step 2 or step 3 in order to get the reconciliation done. So death says you need to go over that hill or go over the speed bump that's sort of blocking you from getting there, and then the reconciliation will be more possible. But for now, reconciliation could take a bit more time than usual. The 10 says that you have done some work with it, you have done some discussions and whatnot, but in the long run, at the end of the day, you're going to be challenged to get it done that quickly. It's like it's been brewing, it's been sitting there. There's a lot of things that need to be addressed, and sometimes that's going to be challenging to get over. But so do some work on the reconciliation. I don't see it happening in 7 days. And the money indicated by the 9 of Pentacles being upside down says could be challenged as well. So it's looking kind of negative for both. I know you came in here and asked the question and you get sort of 2 negative answers, but reconciliation is possible. It's just going to take a little bit more time because the thing that caused us to not be synchronized, it took a lot longer than 7 days, and it's going to take longer than 7 days to fix it. All right. Do we have cheating diet or not? Let's see what's going on. All right. Cheating diet. Well, let's see. Let's see how that goes. All right, we can use the slow tarot. Everybody wants the slow tarot. Everybody gets the slow tarot. Diet. Is it a cheat? Is it good? The Tower. The 7 of Wands, that defensive thing, the Tower. I mean, I'm going to say no this time. The Tower says that we're thinking about cheating. And, screw keto, by the way. The Tower says that we're thinking about cheating. We've thought about it, but we're dedicated on it. The 8 of Wands, we're sticking to the path. We're sticking to the pathway. We're able to hang on. We're able to keep going. It's not as bad as we thought. It is annoying because F keto, but it's not as bad as we thought initially. So I think that we are going to be on it and we're going to stay on it, at least for now. So, there you go. All right. It's coming for me in love. Snicker bar with almonds. Sounds all right. I wish I could have some candy, but I will be in the hospital. There's only so many hospital visits that I need before I'm like, all right, I won't cheat on my diet anymore. Okay. Will Dad be okay? Corona test. The results take forever. We need a magic trick. What can I expect? What do they like? What's coming from me in love? All right, Mona. Mona Corona. What is Amanda? Mona Corona. All right, this will not be a Corona. We can't do Corona. We can't do a Corona because that is will get us banned because that's a political thing right now. I don't know why a virus is political, but sure, why not? So yeah, F keto, All right, so yeah, let's check it out. So we're gonna do a general reading for Dad. See what is gonna happen, and as always, entertainment purposes only. This is not medical advice, nor should it be construed as such. This is a general reading for Dad. It's all it is. So let's do a general reading for Dad. You know, Dad's in the woods. Dad is in the woods there. So yeah, I mean, there is that. Dad's in the woods, wandering through those woods. This is literally what this card means, by the way. So, you know, nothing says negativity like the thought, and that's why I chose it, I guess. I don't know. So, we're in the woods. We have a lot of things happening all at once. So, for a general reading, it looks like we have a lot of things happening all at once. And, you know, that's just how it sort of goes. There is a bit of mastery, though. There is some mastery. There is some level of goodness that is going to come out of this. It's definitely going to be an interesting outcome that's going to be unexpected. So, you know, it's going to be a bit unexpected, a bit of an interesting outcome. The Hanged Man says that what you're thinking is not what it is. It could be something different. So there you go. So yeah, well, you know, in the woods, meaning they're having a rough time, you know, of it. Obviously, they're not, for a general reading, they're having some challenges at the moment. So at the end, though, at the end, it does work out. I mean, it works out. It's not big deal. It works out. Everything is going to be good with the situation. At the end of the day, everything is going to be good with the situation. So I don't think it's going to be just detrimental or terrible or anything like that. I think that there's some surprises in the general reading coming up, and at the end, it works out okay. I mean, that's an okay card. It's an okay card. That's not like it goes terrible or anything like that. It just says that, you know, it works out. It's not too bad at the end. So there you go. Though they have some level of control over it. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be, etc. And it works out. So I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. The Cosma Visions. I did not see that one. I saw the ones on Kickstarter. They have massive borders, and I'm not thrilled about them. Anyway, but I am thrilled about being here tomorrow night. So please join me then, and we'll see you next time.